If we're lucky, they'll go for Taunt, which again is not a good play. Yeah, so if we're lucky, they'll have Slow, which they shouldn't. If we're lucky, we'll live, which we shouldn't. Hey! Yeah! Please just KO. Yeah! It's just my own version of like an Iron Crown team where I wanted to use Specs and DD again because it's just really scary, and I also figured that Regidrago would be a good addition to the team. It turns out that there is another team floating around that someone brought to Charlotte with Iron Crown Regidrago, and I think also Ogerpon. So it is a pretty good core. And then, you know, I just thought Incineroar would be good to throw on it. But it turns out that this is actually my max attack Incineroar. And I don't really like that much. So, you know, I might just need to make another Incineroar for this team. But it can do things. And I'm also considering making the Iron Crown booster special attack instead of booster speed, since we don't really need the booster speed that much, but like, you know, it does increase the synergy of the team at cost of some damage. So I think it's good, but it is what it is, you know. So if we need to adjust it by making Iron Crown a special attack booster, we can. And in testing, I actually felt like having the Psychic Terra on Indeedee would still be kind of nice because the damage is big, but you know, this is ultimately kind of the best. So what could I do in order to make that team better that we were just using? Like, technically it feels like there are instances where Hydraplin or whatever his name is would be better, but I liked what we had going, so this is kind of scary. I want to start like Torn Ogerpon with Indeedee technically Incineroar is pretty good here too, but we would need to Terra it. The same is to be said about Iron or Reggie though, right? So I think we actually probably just go for Iron Crown here. Like, we know they should have Wide Guard, but we also have the means to beat Gallade, so start Ninetales for this core, which is somewhat expectable, I think. We go for Rain Dance, ID Crudgel. I truly don't know what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. They should go for Aurora Veil. No, they go for Blizzard. Luckily Torn avoids. Ogerpon does not get frozen, which is the important part. So out comes Hands. Don't really know why I wouldn't. Yeah, that makes sense. I did think it was a little expectable that Iron Hands wouldn't go for Fake Out, but they actually target the Ogre Pond, which is kind of bad for them. So, what should I do here? I think I want to just click Weak Wind again and Ivy Sigil the hands. Yeah. So the main thing here is that I want to be able to take out Ninetales. So I'm actually perfectly fine with this. We double connect Weak Wind, which helps. We go for Ivy Sigil. And now with Ninetales gone, we should just clean up. They go for Icy Wind, which is even better for me because I can click Tailwind, so. I'm actually going to prioritize clicking Tailwind over clicking Rain Dance. Because I know I can win with what we have in the back. So, Tailwind, Ivy Sigil. So let's see. We do a little. They go for Charge Beam. Why? Why? Alright, so we go for Rain Dance. We go for Ivy Sigil. Yoink. And then they might click Icy Wind again. Yeah. That's fine. We got this in the bag. So let's bring out Indeedee. And just for the fun, we click Expanding Force and Spiky Shield. GG's. Alright, Veil. Okay. Pretty scary team. I need to be careful about what I start. And then after that, I can kind of just try to run away with the game. So I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I mean, I do still think that should technically be best. I think there's ways in which it would feel better to like actually drop Indeedee and just bring Iron Crown Regidrago in the back. If not, maybe like lead Indeedee just to pressure them. But yeah, I don't know. I just think Willowboo is such a good counter, right? So we start Torn Ogre, so I think we pretty much started the correct lead. It's a little scary. We click Tailwind. Because if they click Sunny Day, I would be making a really bad play. But why would they click Sunny Day, right? Like, does that actually make sense? They might click Taunt if they're really ballsy, but that'd be a good way to just lose. So, yeah. I go for D-Lean. I did kind of screw up right there by going for Woodhammer, because we're just going to take so much recoil is the thing, so like they should definitely just bring out Rillaboom now. Yeah. So I think in that case, I'm just not confident in KOing them with the Ivy Sigil, but I think there's a decent chance. We do live on 4. Okay, we are faster still. And we KO them. Oh, wait. Alright. So now we have to bring Iron Crown. Out comes Tox, in comes the box. So we click E-Force. This is a little scary, but I feel good about it. The main thing is that we don't know how fast Toxtricity is. So if I don't KO them with E-Force, we're actually in a kind of bad position. They do live, but we go first, so GG. Nice. Alright. Retake it. I don't feel like it was really worth it to try to stall by clicking Spiky Shield Rain Dance, but I could have. It would have technically just given them an accurate weak wind storm, so like even with the Woodhammer damage we were still able to live and then retaliate with crucial damage. Ooh. This could be scary. I think the main thing that I want to do is start like Torn and Dee and then figure it out from there by bringing like Iron Crown and I guess Ogre Pony. I really like Regidrago here though. So we'll see. I actually think Ogre Pond might have been my best play because it's a way to, you know, get around a Mucus, which is always good. So, Flutter, yep. In that case, we just click Tail and Enforce. They're gonna go for the big damage, which is a little bit scary. A little scary Jerry here. But we do have the damage. So as long as Indeed lives, which I'm actually not confident in, we have a good way out of this. Because I actually think we'll still KO them with E-Force, with 2 E-Forces through Light Screen. No guarantees, but yes, there you go. And then we live. So, is there any reason that I need to conserve? Because I'm actually thinking that it might be in my benefit to switch into Iron Crown now and then go for the E-Force again. Like, they should protect. They actually withdraw. That's the boon. Okay. So we do need to be really careful, because if we play incorrectly, we will lose because of that. Spirit Break is the correct play. Bring Draco back. We go for Terra Water. Go for Tachyon Cutter. Terra. Dragon Energy. I actually think I might be misplaying this. But yeah, no, I'm probably in. Because we should be prioritizing getting rid of the moon, but they do, fortunately for us, do that. Unfortunately, ooh, we get a crit. Alright, that changes things. We are still in this. If they don't bring Flutter Mane back out, we need to kill Roaring Moon at all costs. That is not Flutter. That is a Moon. Still scary. Unfortunately, it does mean that I have to click Expanding Force Dragon Energy. And it's a really good way for me to lose the game. So I think they're doing really good at playing to their outs. We do fortunately have them not protecting, but at... Ooh, crits again! Why are they giving me more crits? Why? This Dragon Energy is probably just gonna Oko them. But, yep. Oh my god, I'd be salty. I'd be so salty. That was like the worst turn of events you could ever have if you're my opponent. Like, we just get the big crits, followed by the big crits. GG. Yeah. This is scary. I think we can technically start Indeedee Torn and then bring Ogerpon, Reggie. I mean, it doesn't feel amazing, but it feels slightly better than bringing Iron Crown. Like, Iron Crown's actually not that good here. Incineroar is actually kind of good here. We just need to take out, Landorus and Urshifu. But I do need to remember that I have like a max attack Incineroar, which means it's not hitting hard. Or I mean it's not living hits well, even though it hits hard. So we'll see. Because I can't really just lead like Ogerpon, Regidrago, right? Which in some cases is kind of nice to do. They do that. I think that makes sense. That does put me in the position to potentially win if I can pull this off. If we're lucky, they'll go for Taunt, which again is not a good play. Yeah, so if we're lucky, they'll have Slow, which they shouldn't. If we're lucky, we'll live, which we shouldn't. Hey! Yeah! Please just KO. Yeah! Yo! Indeedee is a monster. Indeedee. Indeedee, no. We might just win now. Oh my god. Insanity. Alright, that's the first step to getting out of it. Now we do massive damage with a single target E-Force, even though it's not very effective. They click Dazzling Gleam. We bring out Incineroar. I think. Technically, I kind of want to bring out Ogerpon first. Cause, okay. So we click Bleakwind Storm. We click Ivy Sigil. We're in a pretty good position here. Hitting them would help. You know, hitting our moves is always nice. But we have a pretty strong leg up already. We just kind of need to like pull it off. if that makes sense. So they are gonna Terra. That kind of helps me at the moment. It doesn't like perfectly help, but it does help a little. We are gonna be the first thing to move, so we need to, like, this kind of matters a lot what happens right now. Please hit. Okay, we double hit. That's the first step to pulling this off. Because now that Indeedie's gone, we're getting somewhere. Oh my god, we're gaming so hard. We are freaking gaming. We get the speed drop. We just win. Oh my god. What a freaking set of matches, dude. That might just get us back to Master Ball tier, like it really might. I wasn't paying attention, which was ultimately the reason why I did it. Boom, 96 in the world, my guy. Freaking top 100 Psyspam team. Because, like I said, I don't right climb, so, you know. Okay, this is a scary team. Because, like, how does this actually win me the game? Right? We can start Torn and Indeedie. We can bring Iron Crown. And then I do also really like Regidrago here. But we basically need to conserve our Terra and or something like that carefully in order to navigate what their team has to offer. So Chi Wim, I think, makes sense. Not technically a good lead on our part, because what do I do, right? Like, technically, I want to, like, try to do this at risk of just losing. So it looks like they are gonna maybe not go for Tailwind. Nice. So we just KO Win. They go for Heat Wave. We unfortunately get buckled by it. And then we bring out Crown, I guess. Like, what do we do? I'm gonna bring out Regidrago first. Yeah. So, I want to click Dragon Energy. And then just go straight for the Boot Wind, like... Yeah, so they should withdraw Chiyu for... probably indeed. Chenpao's actually really nice to see here. Because this double connect means we might just win the game, right? Our Chowdong lowers speed, they get the stamina, but we get the Dragon Energy. And this is starting to look pretty rough for our opponent here. Especially if they go for Breaking Swipe, because that doesn't win them the game at all. I feel pretty comfortable just clicking E-Force, Dragon Energy, and winning, right? So, yeah. Sorry, that's what I was trying to check. Okay, so we have Tailwind for 2 more turns. We pretty much just click Dragon Energy. And... E-Force, I mean... GG's. Nice. So, I mean, all they really had to do if they wanted to win this was just click Tailwind. I mean, they were afraid of clicking Tailwind because I started in DD, right? And, like, that's kind of the benefit of my team, right? Like, you don't really know what's gonna happen until it happens, like... Ooh, there you go, Brendu. Alright, we got a scary team from our opponent, Brendu, here. I'm gonna start... Torn... Indeedee... with... I don't think that I have amazing answers here, but I think I have ways that I can play, right? Something I could do is lead like this with these two in the back. So this might not be perfect. Because, like, they should kind of know what to do here. You go Chempao D-Knight. You go Ogre Drago. I think this is kind of obvious though, like if you ask me, so I don't know. I don't really think this is that good of a play. They are gonna Terra E-Speed though, it looks like, so we're part of the way there. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Ooh, that's a little bad. Yes! Well, okay, so they do actually have the withdrawal. So... they don't withdraw. They might double withdraw. This could be interesting. Uh-oh. Alright, so we will kill the Dragonite, which is good. But we lose our Indeedee, which is a little bad. Fortunately, we do have some good tools in the back, so we're not out of it. Or did I bring bad tools? I brought bad tools. Ugh. They're not terrible tools. They're not terrible. We have to click Tailwind. So, I was really hoping that I would have Incineroar in the back here. Not having Incineroar gives us a pretty big possibility of losing this game. I think Incineroar Ogerpon or Incineroar Tornadus felt like the best thing to have here, which unfortunately we don't. They go for Sacred Fire on Torn, they miss. Kind of a saving grace for me, unfortunately for them. I do want to just go straight for the Bleak Windstorm and the Dragon Energy. They do that to try to reduce the damage. They lose some HP, they go for Grass Slide to also try to reduce the damage. We double connect Bleak Wind, we knock out Rillaboom, we're getting somewhere here. We crit the Rillaboom, incredibly rude. We get Dragon Energy. We almost KO Entei. Unfortunately, almost is not a real thing. So we are kind of on the back burner here, but we're not out of it. So Bleak Wind again, Dragon Energy again. I think we have a good chance of winning this. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we're gaming. Oh my god. Guys, what do we do? I wanted to play until I lost, and we keep winning. But I want to go to bed. But how often do I successfully try to make a rank climb to number 1? Alright, Florian. Ooh, this is a scary team. This team will test us. For sure. Alright, this team might end our run. Let's be honest. They start Fluvistermane and P2. Unfortunately, not having the special attack raise, or I mean not having the special attack raise will give us a pretty good chance of not KOing them. I have to go for E-Force. I don't want to have to Terra right now. I think I targeted the wrong slot with my E-Force too. If this hits the Flutter, we're in a pretty good position, but I think I targeted P2. Yeah, that sucks. Now, who do I need more? I honestly think I kind of messed up by not just going for the damage there. So I think we're gonna lose. Because, look, that was a 2-shot. So what can I do to get back into this? Because I do feel like we're in a pretty bad position. I have to click... Like, you have to remember, we actually could have gotten a KO on turn 1 on this Flutter Mane. So, like, it would have cost us... it would have cost us our Iron Crown, but it probably would have been worth it, is the thing. So we have to bring Regidrago out and then, like... hope that it can somehow win us the game. We go for E-Force, Dragon Energy. Like, it's really the only thing I can do right now. If anything, what I could do is withdraw. But, okay, so what did I sack? I sacked my Ogre Pawn. Yeah, so no, I think we had really definite ways of winning this. We just had to give up our Iron Crown. We also should have protected there, so... let's see how much damage we take here, or we do. Dang. Okay, so I really had a chance of winning if I had just protected. That's kind of crazy. I still do have a chance of winning. We're just kind of in a bad position. So, let's see. Yeah, they do have Ice Team. So what would have happened would have been we click Protect Dragon Energy. Next turn we click... I mean, we technically have to click Focus Blast Dragon Energy the next turn. So I think they played well. We definitely, I think, had outs if we did not sack the Ogre Pawn. But what did we bring in the back? So I think if we were able to play well into a Ogre Pawn Incineroar endgame, starting Indeedee with Iron Crown, getting the KO right away on the Flutter, because we did have the ability to take out Flutter. We just needed to actually go for the damage right away. So basically, yeah, I mean, I would have had to start Indeedee Iron Crown, bring Incin in the back, switch in Incin the second turn to get the Intimidates, and then just kind of have to play from there. Like, if I could, I might be able to see good results by still bringing Regidrago, but I do feel like their team was decently well positioned to deal with what I had. So GG's. It was a good set of matches.